So yeah, I just wanted to mention, I don't know, my opinion on something here, which was pretty interesting. Um, I guess for every person out there that's trans, you know, you always worry about like, will I find love? Will I find someone who, who cares about me, who accepts me like this? You know, just all of that, and it's, you know, it's just like it's intense because you're just like, oh my, like, you know, so I don't know. It's very interesting. Like I mentioned that, you know, on Tumblr, I'm like I have the greatest girlfriend ever and everything. But it was interesting because a couple of days ago we were walking from lunch, and I was joking about the whole penis, you know, sprouting a dick, you know, more like planting and sprouting a, you know, gardening a penis. And she was just like, you know, the more and more that becomes a reality, the more and more I realize it's probably going to be a deal breaker. And I wasn't upset, and she wasn't upset. Surprisingly, we were totally cool with that. We were just like, oh, okay. And so I was like, yeah, that's no probs. And she was just like, yeah, even if it's a mini dick, it's just not a dick person at all. I can't. And so I was just like, no problems. I'm like, personally, I think we, you know, we'll do this till, you know, it lasts. And then she's like, yeah, and then just be friends afterwards. And I was like, dude, totally. And so I was like, oh my goodness, the stress of thinking I would have to marry her just dissipated. So it's just like, oh man, this is so cool. Like we can just chill out, enjoy each other's company, just relax. And then when, you know, we just mutually kind of like, let's just be friends. We'll just be friends. I kind of like having that kind of relationship. But it's almost at the same time, you're just like, oh man, am I going to find anyone who's actually going to be okay with this? Like, you know, they're gonna be cool with it, you know. So I don't know, man. I mean, I also reading in the testosterone files, what I'm reading right now. You know, he had mentioned he's like, you know, he's like I got on T and I got a lot more confident. He's like, and even almost kind of cocky. So I was just like, you know, maybe I'll be so confident I'll be picking up the ladies or something. So I don't know, man. I guess I just wanted to mention that, you know, just as a bit of a reflection, I guess. So yeah, just some, I don't know, I'm grateful that I can, you know, that we've come to kind of an agreement that we're just like, you know, that we could totally be friends and just enjoy life and just have fun, you know. And considering all the other stressful things in my life, I'm totally down with that. So yeah, yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to reflect on that and, you know, have any last recordings of my voice the way it is before the tea. So, you know, I don't mind my voice necessarily because I've kind of trained it to be like an actor's voice, so I don't have a necessary accent anymore. I used to have a really thick Southern accent, but I don't have, not that thick, but I had a slight Southern twang going on. I don't have it anymore, so it's just like, oh, this is kind of cool. I mean, I've gotten this neutral voice that is the voice, because I've had people say, you know, you should totally do voice acting because, you know, it's just a voice. And I'm like, oh, I can do many other voices. I've talked to people, you know, depending on what the situation is, and I do all these other crazy things. And when I want to bother, you know, my girlfriend, I'll be like, "Oh boy," and she'll be like, "What is that?" And I'll be like, "Foamy," and I'll start foaming the squirrel. If you don't know about that, it's just hilarious. And now, oh my gosh, I have a whole array of random voices. So she's just like, I will not miss how high your voice registers. And I've had several girlfriends say that. They're just like, we will never miss that. So I don't know. I'm pretty down for that. So yeah, I just wanted to post this because I don't know when I'm actually gonna get my first shot. So I'm just gonna be like, enjoy it while it lasts. So all right, yeah. But nah, I promise this time I'm going tonight. YouTube. I'm going tonight. I'm going to bed. YouTube. So good night for sure.